Hello everyone, just thought I'd do a final, might be my last video of the year, just wrap up the garden here. It's October 8th and it's actually doing a lot better than I thought. I do have compost going, but very little brown, so it's got a god-awful smell to it. I need to fix that up. The mystery pepper, something happened to the plant, not really sure what, before any of them ripened, so leaving them on for now, see what happens. Still have a couple butternut squash, one there, one here. Jalapeno plants still producing, and this is October 8th. We had a really long summer this year, so production lasted a lot longer this year. The volunteer tomato plant is really starting to take off, but it's too late. It's going to start cooling down tomorrow. And it was the bumblebee, if you're familiar with that type. Got a few tomatoes. There's a good example of one. They get these stripes on them. I got some birds living back in the wood pile there. Sparrows come out every now and then. There he goes there. Got my mini bell pepper plant. It just kind of stopped producing. It does have some on here that need to ripen, so hopefully they make it. This one had a bunch of orange ones, but they weren't as good as the other plant. I got the eggplant, which did amazingly well the second half of the season. I still have plenty on. I've probably picked like 15 of these over the last week or two, and it looks like I've got some more to pick off here to end the season with. This one there, it's just amazing. This is the amethyst from Tomato Growers, and I did leave another one. Oh, look at the size of that one. Yeah, it's my biggest of the year right there. It's still a good color. That one's probably still good. But I did leave this one on. This is when they're way too ripe, but I left this one on for seed. So keep the seeds from that. Putting some grass down, getting ready for next year. Got some volunteer lettuce starting to pop up. This is a good time of the year for it to grow. So we've been eating some of that already. Got a big plant there. If you go back and look at my past videos, this Rocoteo plant was suffering in all the weeds. I took all the weeds out and it's just really taking off. It's got peppers on it. I don't know if there'll be time for them to ripen. This one I might consider overwintering. I haven't really decided which plant I'm going to take into overwinter yet. That plant's so slow in taking off, I think that would really benefit from an early jump on the season. Pepper that's been doing the best is this Hungarian Hot Wax is really taking off in the second half of the season. I'm getting some really nice peppers off of this thing. I mean, I've probably had 2 harvests. This will be my 3rd. I got another plant over there. The basil, it's about 3-4 feet tall. Could save thousands and thousands and thousands of seeds if I wanted, but I don't think I want to. I already have plenty. This plant, I think this is a pepperoncini plant that came up as a volunteer and didn't really do anything until now. And now it's got a ton of peppers on, so it might be too late. This is my volunteer plant. It's super tiny. That's my hand. That's all there is to the plant. But it's got some really nice looking. I think I originally said these were Rocoteo, but I think they might be yellow mushroom. I grew some yellow mushroom over here, so not sure if it's a hybrid or not. Another jalapeno plant here doing really well. Okay, over here I must have some magic soil. I wish you guys could really see the size of these plants, but they got huge. This is I'm not sure where this pepper came from. I don't think I planted this variety, so I think it must have been a volunteer plant. I started early, and it's a chili pepper mix. Not sure what it mixed with. It makes these big peppers. Another banana pepper, the Hungarian wax, doing really, really well. And I got this plant here is all one plant. It's huge, just a chili pepper plant. It's doing really, really well. Like I said, the season's coming to an end. Another thing that did really well this year is this weed. I don't know what it is, but it popped up everywhere. The cilantro, the volunteer cilantro actually went to seed already because it's so hot. You see some seeds starting there, just beginning. We had such a hot September that it started to go to seed already. Here's a mini bell pepper. These just weren't that good. I think they're the Yum Yum variety from either Burpees or Tomato Growers, and they're just not that impressive. This huge plant here, see how big that one is a Rocotio plant also. That, I mean, this a month ago wasn't even a foot tall, and then it just exploded. And if you look in there, got some peppers growing. Got a ripe one down here. All these peppers grow underneath. When you look from the top, you don't think there's any peppers. But then when you look underneath, it's just loaded with peppers. Got some kind of disease or virus going on this plant, the jalapeno plant. More cilantro, volunteer cilantro going to seed. A couple more volunteer pepper plants. Almost look like yellow mushroom way over here also. Not really sure what they are. Hopefully some of these ripen so I can see what they are. Another Yum Yum plant. They're heavy producers. You get plenty of peppers. They're just not that good. They're kind of thin-walled for a sweet pepper plant. I like mine to be a little thicker. Cilantro there. Another big old basil plant. And this is a, if you grow basil and want to save the seeds, this is the point where you save them when they turn brown like that. If you roll them in your fingers, little black seeds will fall out. Here's my pepper plant. I think I'm done with big sweet peppers. I just can't grow them. They get these diseases. The stink bugs love them and end up ruining them. I think I'm just done with that. Got some green onion here. Did pretty well. We just didn't get around to eating it in time. And it might be done for. I got a big bell pepper here, but it's starting to get brown spots. They don't grow for me until they ripen. Something will get them. Got a couple red ones here. Just not sure that they'll be edible. Habaneros, I've already picked a few of them. Need to pick a few more. These were kind of disappointing. I didn't get as many this year as I had hoped. That's usually a real heavy producer. Just got a handful this year. Whole bunch of wild cilantro here. We love cilantro. Okay, here are the plants I were going to graft. I never got around to it, so I guess that's an experiment for next year. But some of the peppers actually did grow and ripen. I'm sure this is the white habanero. Volunteer cantaloupe. Getting close to ripening. It's a tiny one though. Some volunteer lettuce. Okay, the lettuce that I planted in the containers, doing pretty well. I think it actually got so hot it burnt the tips of some of them. But we've been eating off this a lot. Okay, then every year we get volunteer cilantro in these rocks. We got rocks here. Always get cilantro in it. Don't know why. Tomato plant coming to an end. Raspberries. Some more volunteer cilantro down here. Okay, and the raspberry plants. They're pretty good this year. Kind of neglected them at times, but you see plenty of nice strawberries on there, or raspberries. So next year I really expect a whole bunch of raspberries. So, quite pleased with the way those grew. The volunteer snow white tomato. Got some on there, but they got little black dots on them. I don't know if that's the mold or what that is. But they didn't do very well. Yeah, all this is being put to bed for the winter. Okay. And the final side here. Got a bunch of weeds going. My 2 asparagus plants doing well. Don't know if I'll keep them now. See what they turn into. Okay, and then a bunch of just tomatoes. Not much to show you down there really. Not getting a whole lot of production. Just too much disease. Everything else. So anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick update of what's going on here. And also, if anybody knows what this is, this came up wild in my garden. I thought maybe it was beets, but it's not. Is there any chance that could be red sorrel? Or is that just a weed? So, if anybody knows, I'd appreciate an answer on that. If you have any questions, comments, sure to leave them down below. Click the like button and share with anybody else you think might be interested. And thanks for watching. Okay everyone, just thought I'd show you what I harvested real quick. Got some eggplants in here. A really big one. Habaneros. Chili peppers. Here's the mixed one. The really nice sweet peppers. Butternut squash, and it looks like it's about it, but anyway, it's not bad for October 8th. I'm gonna make some hot sauce out of this stuff, and hopefully this time it doesn't go bad. Thanks for watching.